The issue here, my love, is not that you're falling off of your routines. It's that you are not nurturing and nourishing your body on the very basic level of necessity. So you want to be a boss babe and succeed and be disciplined and routine and really lock in on your wind chart, go to the gym every day. This is not going to happen because it's not something that you're ready for. And you're not ready for it because if you're in this state of neglecting yourself, you're not going to have the energy, you're not going to have the motivation, you're not going to have the resources, and I would be willing to bet that you're not really in an environment or an atmosphere that is supportive of that. If you were a parent of a child and your child had a filthy environment, was not being bathed regularly, was not being fed, did not have water, did not get medical care when they needed it, do you think that is neglect? Yes. Now, for some reason, as we grow into adults, as we get in these difficult situations like I have been in, we start neglecting ourselves. And you might say, it's different. It's different when you're an adult. Well, why is it different? These are the basic standards of what you need to survive. These are the basics, and you aren't even able to perform it. I'm going to give you a little bit of tough love. If you're somebody who's trying to jump into a routine that you saw on a YouTube video and you're like, I can't do it, I can't be as productive as them, I can't grind and wake up and journal and make a cup of tea and sit down and edit a video and learn a new program, I just don't have the discipline. Let's take a look at that. Let's dissect that. Do you think that you can wake up and do a whole morning routine for some business YouTuber who is already used to making their content? Do you think that you are going to have that capacity? Especially if you are like I was and you aren't even drinking water, feeding yourself, getting enough sleep. I am sorry, babe, but if you cannot even brush your teeth every day, you are not going to be able to keep up these routines that you're trying to build for yourself. I am telling you this because I love you. We are not taking this winter arc to lock in if we are not already building a system or a structure or having some kind of foundation for that. These winter art girlies, I'm telling you, these winter art girlies have a foundation. They have a base. They know what they're doing. They already have some routines. They already are going to the gym, are putting in the work, have a community, have money coming in passively, have things that are working for them, systems that are working for them. What you need to do is go back to the basics. This will not work for you. You will not become more productive, more disciplined until you actually take care of yourself. This is not self-care. Staying hydrated is not just self-care. Feeding yourself doesn't have to be aesthetic. It's not just self-care. This is what is important. The basic level of taking care of yourself. That is step one in any routine, any system, any successful person's life, any disciplined person, productive person. It starts with making sure you have a good mind, that you're clear-headed. Dehydration literally shrinks your brain. If you aren't drinking enough water, consuming enough water, and getting the nutrients that your brain needs or your body needs, you're going to be sluggish. You're going to be demotivated. And this complete and utter lack of motivation is going to prevent you from taking the steps to get disciplined. You can't have the willpower unless you have the energy to put that forth and become disciplined. The issue here, my love, is not that you're falling off of your routines. It's that you are not nurturing and nourishing your body on the very basic level of necessity. Water is a non-negotiable. Staying hydrated is literally so important, I don't even think you realize. Your skincare routine is not going to matter as much if you're not drinking water, okay? Your mind is not going to work as well if you're not drinking water. You're not going to have as much energy if you're not drinking water and consuming way too much caffeine without any water, drinking too much alcohol without any water. I'm sorry, that is neglect. You are worth more than that. Food is a non-negotiable. You have to eat every single day enough calories and get enough nutrients to actually take care of and nourish your body giving you actual energy and vitality. Vitality comes through our food and what we consume. It would be neglect if you allowed a child's body or mind to get hurt. We are doing this to ourselves every single day as you scroll on social media, as you fill your mind with pornography, terrible things that are on your feed, diving into the news and conspiracies and filling your mind with this gunk. That is not okay, and likewise with the food that we're consuming. Consumption of any sort. It starts with consumption, consuming water, food, nutrients. This is step one for a human being in this vessel. If you are not doing that, you have not done the first steps to building an actual routine or an actual disciplined life. Health. Listen, if you have pain and you don't get it checked up on, if you have issues and you're not getting them checked up on, if you have dental work that needs done, if you have something going on with your physical body that is causing you pain, that is taking away your focus from being able to actually do things in your life, you need to figure that out. That is important. This is basic survival. You never know what can go wrong. As an example, I know many times when I was in a really difficult time, when I would get UTIs or I would have bladder problems and it would be painful, I didn't have insurance and I was too terrified to go to the doctor. So I didn't tell anybody and I just tried to drink water and make it go away. And to be honest, somehow I didn't get extremely sick in these times, but you can. You might think a simple urinary tract infection is just a thing. You just drink water and drink cranberry juice and it'll go away. But listen, sometimes that can lead to sepsis, which can kill you. It is literally an infection attacking your body. Listen to me. This is basic survival. It would be neglect if a child was living in a home that was not clean, that you aren't doing your dishes, you're not taking care of the safety hazards around you. In this same way, we are neglecting ourselves when we are not accomplishing those tasks. We need to make sure that we have enough energy and motivation, and you don't know that because we've been living in our little bubble of pain, of unworthiness, of insecurity, lack. I've been there, and that's how I'm telling you this now. It's neglect if you are not bathing your child, making sure your child is clean and free of anything gross that can make them sick or lead to bugs or anything like that. It is neglect if you're not doing that. And you're struggling with your routine sometimes because maybe you're in a motivational slump. Maybe you're actually experiencing depression. It's not that you're not productive. Maybe there is a mental health crisis happening in your life that you have not recognized because you are not honoring yourself enough. So maybe you're not showering. If you're not showering enough, cleaning yourself enough, I know, I hate that I have to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. If you haven't showered in 4 days and are sitting on your couch watching YouTube videos about how to get out of this situation, baby, you are the situation. Let's go. Let's be honest. You are the situation. If your environment is not serving you, if you don't have the energy and motivation, you need to see where that energy and motivation is going. What are you doing in a day? Are you scrolling? Are you starting? Starts with water and food. That's step one. Water and food. Water and food. You need to make sure your vessel is moving, capable of moving, and can perform any action. Next thing, after water and food, you need to make sure you are clean, you are hygienic, and you are preventing yourself from getting sick. Then you have any sicknesses come up, any illnesses, any concerns that you have about your physical vessel or your mental vessel, you go and get those checked out. And then if you have an unclean environment or an extremely cluttered environment or an environment that is full of people that are very negative or not supportive, that is also a basic, baby. That is a basic. We have to do that. If you are in a slump right now, there is a chance, and I'm sorry, I have to tell you, there is a chance that you think you're being not productive and you're beating yourself up for it when there is something deeper going on. Maybe you're struggling with depression. Maybe your environment is draining your energy and leading to a feeling of lack of depression, of anxiety, maybe it's because of one of these underlying issues, which could be physical, it could be mental, and it could be relational. You really need to take a look at your environment. And I feel like this is a precursor to anything, to becoming disciplined, to becoming motivated, boss babe, succeeding, making content. You have to have a system in place, okay? We're done thinking about it until you take care of yourself. Stop neglecting yourself and the rest will follow. Stop neglecting yourself and allow yourself to be the best version of what you can right now. And that will lead you then to creating the bridge from that point of being healthy and protected and safe and secure. And then you can build the bridge into your dream life. Then you can build the bridge into what you are trying to become. Why are we not supposed to neglect children? It's so that they can be secure and safe and protected, and so that they can build a sense of security and a secure attachment style so that they can deal with and adapt to any change and be protected and feel safe and be able to thrive and succeed in this life. Now, why don't you feel safe and secure? Maybe you didn't have that opportunity as a child, and maybe it's replaying and repeating itself in your adult life. And it's up to you now to reparent yourself so that you can finally be healthy enough to build the bridge to your dream life. Thank you for being here. I hope that this has served you as much as it would have served me in my past. And you are so loved. And it's time to really remind your body and your mind that is the case. You are safe, you are secure, and you can be healthy. Thank you.